everybody, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you why I'm using the Ubuntu Studio operating system for my everyday works, because I am a creative person and this Ubuntu Studio is for only for creative person. So you know that my channel is based on the everything in for this channel is for creative people, just like you can see the all some for creative people. So my channel is based on the some creative art, 3D art, GIMP, Natron. So that is why I'm using the Ubuntu Studio. So you can see here. So you can see here, this is the Ubuntu logo, and you can see the left top corner, the Ubuntu Studio logo. This is a Ubuntu Studio. This is an operating system, the main operating system coming from the Ubuntu, and the Ubuntu Studio means the creative person. The studio is a home where all the creative person are doing for something, for creative, some art, for creating some graphics. So I'm a graphics designer, I am a creative people. So I'm using the Ubuntu Studio instead of Mac OS and instead of Windows. But sometimes I have a problem to install some software, just like a Substance Painter, because some software we can't install. We can install in the any Linux software, because because Adobe don't release the software for Linux, because but if you some software are released for Linux. Some software are release cross-platform software, just like the Cinema 4D download Cinema software. But Adobe, whereas the Adobe company, their software not released for Linux platform. They release their executable file for Mac OS, DZM file, and .exe or .msi file for Windows system. But 30 million maximum software. Yes, you can see the some software is cross-platform software, so you can download this. So this is the main problem. Some creative people doesn't install some software. Those software are not release their executable file for Linux. So if you install this, if you want to download and install the Cinema 4D to your Linux, so there is an option. So a few years ago I can find some Adobe software is coming for design for Linux, but now I can see I can see the Substance Painter 2D or 3D painting software coming to Linux. The developer Substance Painter 2 have announced they will be released in Linux. So now in this time, Linux is very popular, whereas the Ubuntu Studio is very popular. So I'm using the Ubuntu Studio since 2012. Yes, 2012. Before using the Ubuntu Studio, my home computer already pre-installed the Ubuntu, only Ubuntu, and this system has no graphics card. So Ubuntu Studio is a perfect operating system for me. So because why? Because Ubuntu Studio has everything pre-installed that I need. So you can see here the Ubuntu Studio. Why Ubuntu Studio? You can see here. If you are a if you have a audio mixer studio, if you have a graphics designer studio, if you have a video editing studio, and if you are a photography, so everything. This operating system has everything that you need for go to your destination. So I have everything pre-installed software. So if you are audio, so this is the audio. Jack is low order. You can see you can listen the order of the software. It's a very popular software. Curlia, you can see the unlimited audio track business. So you can see AUR order file, this order, everything is pre-installed. We don't worry about to search a software, so which software is good for me, because before installing the Ubuntu Studio, I didn't listen the order. What is the order? What is the Audacity? What is the Carla software? So what is the Woshimi? Woshimi is the virtual keyboard, virtual guitar amp. This is a virtual guitar amps audio program. I never hear about this type of program. When I install the Ubuntu Studio, I find everything here, because you can see here the audio production. You can see the audio production, everything is here. The order, Audacity, Raster, hydrogen. You can see the hydrogen. Right, fresh HYDRO, say hydro. Yes, hydrogen is drum machine. Or you can see here, audio production. This hydrogen, you can see the hydrogen, everything is here. Audio library for audio effect, everything here. So this is a virtual synthesizer Oshimi. You can see the here Oshimi, everything is pre-installed, so you don't worry about the for finding a software from internet, because some software you can't install directly for your operating system. If you have a if you are Windows user or Mac user, so sometimes some software doesn't allow you to install this kind of software easily to your operating system. So this is a perfect Gladish. So if on other hand, if you are a graphics designer, this is a graphics for graphics, if you are a graphics designer and if you have a small studio, so yeah, this operating system is good for you, because I love this software. And my operating system, the version of my operating system is 18.04 LTS version, because this system hasn't any graphics card. So this is the last version the software I want to use it. So this system has no graphics card, because if I upgrade this operating system to 22.0 LTS, now 22.10 beta release, I can I have seen this release today. So this operating system is coming with a plasma desktop, but my operating system is only the system only XFC. It is very light, lighter than the plasma. This one XFC, this customized this panel is this one XFC. This is very light, but not lighter than the LXD. But this environment is very lighter than the Xenon and plasma desktop. So this is a very light, and this this system can easily run smoothly in this system, because my system is very old, and the CPU is only quad-core processor, and there is no integrated graphics chip. So this software is good for me if you have a small graphics studio. So Inkscape, GIMP, the alternate of this software is alternate for Photoshop, the Inkscape the alternative for Illustrator and CorelDRAW, and Pico Pixel. You can see here only 3 software here, but if you install this software, graphics design, there are lots of software. Since this is the 2D animation software, Scribus, DTP, desktop publishing, Oculus, Universal Document Viewer, Natron is a VFX, and this software is now pre-installed in this Ubuntu system. You can install this Natron software separately. So I have already made tutorial how to install the Natron to your Linux operating system. So check it out in my channel, so you can find how you install the Natron operating system in your any kind of Ubuntu Studio. It is very easy. But MyPaint, MakeHuman, you can install the MakeHuman. MakeHuman is a free open source tools for creating realistic 3D human characters. So MakeHuman you can install. Krita is a digital painting. Carbon is just like a Inkscape, and Carbon is specially designed for engineering students. ZPick, color picker, ZNU, you can see this is the ZNU, GIMP, and the Krita is totally alternate to Photoshop. And Blender, you know what is the Blender 3D modeling, animation, rendering. If you have a photography, this is the dark table and the raw therapy. I every time I use the dark table and raw therapy software for grab the raw file from my digital SLR camera, DSLR camera, dark table. But I like the raw therapy and the dark table and GIMP to works together, because if you don't want to use the raw therapy, or if you want to open the .cr2 file for Canon raw file, so GIMP, if GIMP and Darktable work together. So first Darktable open this file. When you do everything, then automatically it open in GIMP. This is the old version and this is a new version. This is pre-install, and this install I separately I install this GIMP software in new version. So this is a very good software for you. Rapid photo downloader. This software is directly download for your flash drive, and the graphics utility, this is everything you need. This is you can see what the convert VRML file to X3D, everything you need to your everyday works. So The next, the 3D modeling and animation studio, and features video. The the OpenShot. Before using this this operating system, I never hear the what is the OpenShot. There's everything is free, everything is open, open source, and some program is free and open source, but some free software works for very professionally, just like Kdenlive. I love Kdenlive for video production, Blender for video production, Kdenlive. This is one of the software. This software is directly made for KDE. KDE, you know the KDE, the Kdenlive. It is a video maker, just like a Final Cut Pro. It is a very professional industry standard software. This Kdenlive. This is a new version, non-linear video editor by the KT. This is the old version. And OpenShot also the video editor. PTV, this is also the video editor. Record my desktop. This is the alternate of OBS, but not exactly the OBS. OBS, if you want to record your desktop, so this software is very good, but I like the vocal screen. Yeah, I'm recording this screenshot with the using this software vocal screen. And for accessories, the accessories, this is play on Linux. The play on Linux, you can use the .exe file or .amsi file on the Linux system. This is a screenshot, task manager, X1. You can burn your CD drive or CD drive, archive manager, calculator. This is ComTalk. This software is antivirus. This is a very good antivirus for Linux. Any kind of Linux, you can download the ComTalk, ClamTK. Yes, the pronunciation is the ClamTK. You can install the ClamTK antivirus software to your to a Linux operating system. So Dix font manager, font viewer, everything you. And education, only LibreOffice. Games, I don't like to game. And internet. Brave web browser, I'm using the Brave web browser. Chromium, I don't like this. Dropbox, Firefox, I don't like this. And GNU, Internet DJ console, KD, KTorrent. You can use the KTorrent instead of uTorrent. A BitTorrent program by KD, KTorrent. It is the same as uTorrent. And you can see the Telegram, Thunderbird for mail transmission, Telegram, and everything. Media playback, parallel media player, VLC, XZOS. This is a program, but I like the VLC media player. This is the default, but I installed this VLC media player for Software Center. This is a Software Center. You can install all software that you need to just click here. If you want to do VLC, see it automatically open. You can see the VLC automatically open. So if you yes, VLC, and it has been already installed in this system. So last feature for this photography, I have already explained you. This dark table is a photography workflow. The raw developer, a virtual light table, dark table, but I don't like the dark table. I like the raw therapy. Instead of Dr. Showreel, import multi-format, edit tech on part, and lots of software you can find here. Graphics designer, here you can see the photography for dark table and graphics utility. So at last I am talking you, I'm saying you. So in the coming year, you can install the Substance Painter for Linux. So This is a Natron software. You can't find the Natron software in software center if you search NATRON. So unfortunately, you can't find it in software centers, or you can if a software center, and in the current operating system, this is not a software source. This is not a software center. This is a discover software and updates about and so quite. So I install this Natron software separately. So how to just go to the download section. I have made the a tutorial how to install the Natron to your Linux operating system. This is very easy that I have made a tutorial. Just check it out. Just download this .tz or something like that. .tzr, yes, tzr file. So if I can show you what I'll download it, trz file or something like that. Yes, .tzz file. Yes, tzz file I have already installed, and you can see here that I have. This is an Natron. When I NATRON, this is a Natron. I open already a Natron. This is a very this is a VFX software. I have in my channel, I have more than 10 video tutorial about this software, the Natron software. So for VFX, if you like the Nuke or Fusion, Natron is just alternate to Fusion and Nuke. And this is the color. You can see everything here. You can see, and right click here, draw, and Zimic. You can the Zimic pre-install, about Zimic, and this add-on is for, you can see the same add-on in GIMP as well as in Natron. Viewer, color, timer, transformer, viewer, filter, color, draw, here everything you can need. Natural. So, or you can install you can open the WhatsApp from here, or directly you can install the WhatsApp from software center, or you can install the Telegram, I have already installed the Telegram desktop because I have a Telegram user. Yeah, I like the Telegram instead of the WhatsApp. So you can find the lots of WhatsApp software here. The Opera Beta, Opera is a browser, Opera developer, Opera, or you can find the YouTube. This is the YouTube. The spelling is different, not Ubuntu Buzz U. UB. Yes, you can see this. You can install this file, the software, YouTube client, YouTube secure YouTube for Linux. So you can install everything directly from software center, and because the software center is very secure, because The software center is very secure, and you don't need to worry about the virus, because the software center is very secure, just like a Google Play Store. So I close this one. I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. See you again in the next video. Tips. Bye bye.